What is going on, you guys? I'm back with another video. Today we're going to take a look at the Transformers Legacy United Star Raider Lockdown. So before we get to all this, let's go over the packaging. It's your typical Legacy United packaging, and a nice image here of Lockdown in his vehicle mode. He is Star Raider Lockdown. On this side you have some lovely artwork of Lockdown. On this side, you have your obligatory product, or your obligatory Legacy United poster shot. Back, you have your obligatory stock images, 40th anniversary logo, and the Star Raiders logo. That is it for the packaging. In the box, you do get 2 thrusters, 2 exhaust pipes, 2 engine blocks, Lockdown's hook, and you get Lockdown. It was an interesting reveal when Lockdown was initially revealed. He is a repaint, slight retool of the Legacy Evolution axle grease. So here they are. But we'll officially compare them in a little bit. For now, let's take a look at Lockdown here in his car mode. He looks really good. I am rather surprised that they used this as Lockdown over Rescue Bots Chase, because I remember everybody assuming Chase was going to be the Lockdown figure, but oh well. Now we can get all this stored on him. We'll take the thrusters, peg them together, and peg those into the arms. There we go. And then we're going to take the engine block, the engine guns, I should say, combine it into the block, and plug it in there. And there's Lockdown's completed car mode. You have the option of putting on the exhaust pipes, but personally, I don't know. With this mold, this is my third use of the mold. Lockdown, it looks pretty good, I guess. So there is Lockdown. Let me reattach what I need to axle grease, and come on, tab. Okay, here he is with Legacy axle grease. So you can see black, green, red, and silver, blue, purple, gunmetal, and silver. So there's that. Here are the hooks. There's Lockdowns, and here's axle grease's hook. So yeah. Alright, so I will be right back. Next step. Alright, so I got Lockdown in his little bits. I'm going to use Bludgeon here just because I have him here to weaponize, because you can still do that with him. Oh, let's back him up. Now, if I remember right, you can take... I've never really tried it with him, so let's put that there. Actually, let's do it this way, because it kind of blends in to make his shoulder armor a little more Yeah, give me a sec. Alright, here's Bludgeon all decked out with Lockdown. You can see it kind of works. It's just how it was. So, yeah. Alright, here he is in his robot mode. He's looking really good for being a for being just a kind of a repaint. So yeah, Lockdown's design here is definitely based off of the Hunt for the Decepticons Iron or Lockdown. But you can see he's just Axle Grease in black, green, and red with a new head. But let's get a better look at Lockdown's head sculpt. Very nice. Very Lockdown-y. Oh. Articulation-wise, his head can rotate. 360. Arms can do a full 360. They can go in and out at this joint. You do have a bicep rotation. You do have a little double jointed elbow. Bicep rotation. Wrist rotation. You do have a waist. You can kick forward and back. Can go in and out. Knee rotation. Knee bend. Foot is on this hinge. Ankle tilt. And this, so you can get pretty posable. Now, unfortunately, due to how the head is, it's just like that. His head does look a little sunken in. But if you kind of find a way to push it up off of the mushroom peg a little bit, you can get a little more, his head not so sunken in. What I think hurts this guy is just the fact that he was released as a deluxe, and the only time they've ever really accomplished Lockdown at a bigger size was the animated deluxe Lockdown. But yeah, we'll go over some of the cool things you could do in a little bit. So you've got all of his weapons. You can give him the engine. You can break it apart into 2 weapons. So you can have 2 little pistols. But since this is Lockdown, I've seen a lot of people just do it because combine it back into the engine block. Actually, let's do it on the outer peg. And now you've got his EMP. It references the EMP from Transformers Animated Lockdown. And then you've got the hook, which you need this thruster because it has the gold. Peg it into his hand. Like so. And now Lockdown's got his hook hand, which I don't like that. I really don't like that. But there is a solution for that. There are a couple 3D prints out there that will completely replace this forearm with it's more or less the same forearm, but instead of a fist, you have a 5mm ported wrist. So then you could take the hook and plug it in. You can't even see what I'm doing. You take the hook and plug it into the wrist, and then he's got a actual hook arm. But yeah, so I'm stuck with this option until I can get that printed. I did download the file for it, and then you can do whatever with these. You can leave them up here attached to the arm. but they always look weird back here. So you can, what I do is I put them back here on the doors and leave them in the downwards position. And then you can take the second thruster and put it back here. That's personally how I display Lockdown. But one of the other cool things you could do if you're not a fan of his height, that's this other thruster. Get off and put that back on the back. Take his knees off. You want to do it this way. If I remember right, yeah, I think it's this way. And then, yeah, plug them back in. Nope, it's the other way around. Hold on. And down. So if you wanted Lockdown with the more chicken leg look that he's known for having, or well, this design for having, and there you go. Fixes his height. You don't want to stand. Darn chicken legs. There we go. But now he can't. He can hand hold the hook. So just for size reference there. Here's Voyager Bludgeon. Sorry, had to put the rest of them back together. So there he is, that scaled bludgeon. And here he is with Axle Grease. If I remember right, yeah, I think this is how I display her. I don't remember. So now let's get him back in his stock configuration. Alright, so here he is back in his default robot mode. And for comparison, here's Axle Grease. So you can see, literally the same figure, just in some different colors with a different head. And a little bit differentiation on how to display the figure. But, yeah. So, who's the best use of the mold? I'm going to say Scraphook still, just because Scraphook pulled the mold off the best. But, let's get her out of here. Overall, what do I think of Lockdown? He's fine. Is he the greatest? No. But is he the worst? No. I think it's a pretty decent and great addition to finally have a Lockdown in Generations. I was wondering when this guy was going to come this way, but now he's finally here. But I'd like to see a better one down the road, maybe. But for the time being, this is what we got. And I'm pretty sure there'll be upgrades galore in the near future for him. So, yeah. Being said, this has been the review for the Transformers Legacy United Deluxe Class Star Raiders Lockdown. Let me know what you guys think down below. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys later.